Today I'm going to share with you some of the coolest builds for the coolest ships that I like, and maybe you also. So if you're interested in this kind of gameplay and videos, well, don't hesitate to subscribe, like and share with your friend. Now let's get into the video. So if you stay with me until the end, you will know all of the favorite ships, well, at least for me, what are the best builds. So starting with Anvil Asgard. This is my favorite build. For the Anvil Asgard, I'm using 6 NDB 30s, which really look awesome on this ship, and they are really powerful. And if you want to have, look at this, 195 shots, well, then you have to do as I did. You will have to remove the guns underneath the ship on the turret. You can even completely remove it, or do as I did, put 2 size 4 ballistics, and if you have a friend, he can use the ballistic, but still then your ship has a lot more ammo for the pilot. So doing this, your ship becomes much more dangerous than it already is. For the missiles, you will have 16 size 3 missiles. You can pick wherever. I just use the stock. I'm not bothered with the missiles because in my opinion they are not very good right now and they are very expensive, so I skip for them. So as for the components, combination between military and also industrial. So for the shields, I will be using the ramparts and XL1 quantum drive. I will post my build for you here to see it. And of course for the coolers, I remove 2 coolers and leave only 1 cooler because right now we don't need the coolers. And for the power plant, of course, use JS400 power plants. Well, now you may say, well, you are saying this like it's very easy to find them. Well, if you give enough thought and you search for them, you can find them easily. You can find them around abandoned bases. I have a lot of video about them. Basically go and strip some other ships. If you do not want to do that, go into contested zones and collect for yourself so that it's not deleted by the patch. Of course, that's not security, but they can be deleted sometimes. And the third option is if you do not want to do anything, maybe you're a hauler or I don't know, miner, then use your credits to buy them from other players. And there's also fourth options. Underneath this video there will be a link to Discord, my Discord, so if you want to play with me, join my Discord and I can give you all of these components for free when I have time. Of course, I cannot do this for now. 1000 players, you'll have to share that among yourself. Now inside of this ship I have this cool vehicle that is a RSI Ursa Medivac and goes perfectly with this pirate paint with my Asgard. So that is it. There is not a lot thing that you have to do here. Just change the main components and use the ramparts for the shields because they are much more powerful. Industrial, you have a lot of shield power, and for the weapons, as I said, NDBs are awesome. If you do not like NDBs and you cannot find them anywhere, then use the stock Panthers, which are also really good for this ship. You will have even more ammo for them, I think 249, which is crazy. So let's jump to the next ship. I'm gonna show you my favorite build for the Guardians. So the next ship that I want to show you is this one, Mirai Guardian. Just Mirai Guardian. I have a very special build for this ship. First of all, I love this red paint that is coming from the Guardian MX. It really suits this one. So let's start with the build. So for the weapons of choice are also this Galderines or whatever they call, yeah, Galadriels, size 5 weapons, very powerful. And then I did something very interesting. Look at this. I have put all stealth components on this ship. So this ship is not visible under 6.8 kilometers and 9 for cross section. But the cross section can vary. Sometimes they cannot see you from 5 kilometers. And it's not good as a standard stealth ship, but mind you, this ship is very powerful, and I like to use this kind of build when I'm going, for example, to the executive hangar, because I'm rushing to the hangar with this ship, nobody sees me, and if I see the player in a moment I appear above him and then bam. With this size 5 guns you devastate. Quantum drive is Spicule size 1 grade A. The only one color that I use is of course Stealth grade A. For the shields I'm using Umbra. This is interesting build for this ship, because no one would expect to have a Guardian stealth ship, and it just works perfectly. I love it. Of course, you can do just normal super components on it, military, and or maybe use rampart shields if you like, and go away from the stealth, because this ship is a little bit more squishy with the stealth components, but with military it's really powerful. It doesn't have to be like very strong with this kind of components. It appears out of nowhere, bam 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 bam, kill and run away. So for the Guardian MX, I will just post here the build for you. It's basically full military build. I use also the Rhinos 4 size 4s, and everything else is grade A military components. Alright, now let's go and show you my favorite Corsair build. For the Corsair I'm using, because this is a Corsair Payam executive ship and you should also try to get it. It's really hard, but if you do it enough you will get it. Shields are FR86 shields. They cannot be copied, only you can get them on this kind of ship. For the quantum drive I use XL1 quantum drive, the fastest size 2 quantum drive, and for the cores I use currently Lux cores, but you can also use GS400 if you find them. Both of them are really good, but GS400 a little bit better because they are military. And also for the cooler I use only one cooler, which is Nightfall. Now comes interesting part. For the weapons. For the weapons I'm using 4 size 4's M6A cannons. These cannons are really powerful. I have a video just about this ship, and these cannons are devastating the shields. And on the wings I have 2 size 5 deadbolts. So once these cannons are lowering shields, then this size 5 ballistic tear through the armor so easily. This is right now the ultimate build for the PvA on Corsair. Like, this build will destroy any ship in a matter of seconds. And of course, if you want to have a lot of firepower, you have to remove all the guns from the other turrets. So the turrets on Corsair are really bad. They are not that strong. They are size 2, so you don't want to bring friends here inside. If they have a size 3, I would consider leaving them or changing them for ballistic, but because they are only size 2, I remove all weapons, and that is giving me much more power for these guns, and also 2 size 5s on the wings, making this Corsair a hell of a ship which devastate everything. We're gonna finish today's video with Hornet F7A MK2. I have here a Payam executive ship. Before, I would immediately change these size 4 guns on the wings and put either all NDB-30s or maybe all Panthers on it. But now I leave the stock weapons that we get. So this ship comes with all military components. I'll post the build here for you. And size 4s are right now really amazing, because after these guns devastate the shield, which are NDB-30s, these will tear through the armor. And I think right now the mixed loadouts are really powerful in Star Citizen, and you should definitely use them. Before, the lasers were amazing, they've devastated everything. Before that even, the ballistics were amazing, but right now the mixed build is way to go. Of course, you can always choose what you like more, but at least for me this is really nice. So what do you guys think? What are your favorite ships, and what are your favorite builds for all of these ships? Write me down in the comments. If you want more of these videos, I will make in the future, and I'm gonna try to make more videos about the ships that you like. So write down in the comments which ships are those. If you like this video, don't hesitate to subscribe, like and share. Until next video, have fun out there.